Hey guys, it's Serena Marino, aka Bad Girl Riri here with Big Dog E and Jaquise Jackson, aka Jocko Grove.
Welcome back to the 5th episode. Very special episode today. Is my first one with females and two guests,
Girl power.
Serena Moreno and Elsa Godwin. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Thanks for having us here.
So, give us a little background on both of you guys. Obviously, you guys are athletic bitches.
Athletic house. Well, Serena and I both play at the University of Montana volleyball.
Nice.
What year are you?
I'll be a senior.
She'll be a senior. I'm technically a senior, not like actually, but it's my senior year. And fun fact, we've been playing volleyball together since we were 10 years old.
Wow.
And we had the same coach who started playing, who started coaching us. She is actually our head coach now.
Yeah, so when we were 12, she was our coach.
Yeah.
And now she's our head coach.
So we started
Crazy.
volleyball and ended volleyball together and with the same coach.
It's kind of crazy.
Your voice sounds awesome, Elsa.
I'm slightly sick, everybody, so I
Not
kinda sound
corona.
like a man.
Move the mic like slightly this way.
Which way? This way?
Yeah. Now you're
Okay.
good. Yeah. You
Sorry.
got me in front. Now you're good. You guys both play volleyball.
Play.
How's that
Play.
been since you've been here? I know it's been kind of rough, but you guys are young, so it's chilling.
Yeah, I think
What?
we've been saying we're young for a while now.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
It's been...
but do you like playing volleyball at the university, like in general?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, I like it. And I
No,
like being a
it's
part
a
of a
lot of
sports
fun.
team.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
been a good experience for sure.
yeah, I mean, record-wise, maybe hasn't been like the greatest, but like the overall experience, like the coaching staff, and just like honestly in Montana, like you know how it is. It's
Yeah.
a college town. Like people come and support you, and like you kind of have that little like community where it's like weirdly everybody knows who you are and that you're on a sports team, and like
Yeah.
that's fun. But I mean, hopefully this is our senior season, and like we're
going all out.
We're going
Oh,
all out.
yes.
We're gonna literally.
Talking about our first topic is the female and male gender. We're gonna talk about things that girls do that guys don't understand. So these are things that I came up with that I don't understand. So the first one is period schedules and how. Because I have a twin sister. Yeah, let's freaking talk.
Let's talk about this.
Period schedules, because I don't
All right.
understand how, like, is it when you hang out with someone for a certain length of time, your period schedules like align and stuff, or how does that work?
Yeah,
And also, do you have any good period stories?
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
So I'm not quite sure the scientific answer behind this whole thing, but being on a team of 15 girls,
periods
all
all
of our
linked up.
periods are linked up, and literally our coaches will like make comments about it.
Yeah, like we all will be on the same cycle.
And like, because you can just tell. Or like when we moved into a house with 5 different girls, within
Yeah.
a couple months, all of us were synced.
Yeah, like Kelsey and I are seeing.
And so it was like one person would start, and we were all like, shit, like we're all about to
Yeah.
start.
weird. Or like I have a
is.
sister and a mom, and we were always synced too.
But if you don't hang out with the team for a while, and
don't
you
know
come back,
how that
does
works.
that work?
I don't know how it works, because
I guess we'll have to see.
I
I'll ask
know.
everyone when we get back.
literally, but like Kelsey, Brooke, and I, we were always on the same schedule.
Oh yeah,
You
me and
probably
Josh,
had.
me and Josh know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
You can tell, and it kind of sucks because it's like when everyone's on the same schedule, you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
avoid.
Any funny period stories?
Oh yes.
Do you want to go first?
I have one for me, and then my sister has a funny one that I'm gonna share too. So,
Oh,
sorry,
exposure!
she's probably not gonna watch this, but if she does, shout outs. So mine was I was at a volleyball camp in high school, I think I was younger, but it was at a high school, and I was sitting down watching someone demo like some moves or whatever, and I get this like tap on my shoulder from like behind me, and it's this girl, And she goes, you're bleeding. And I looked down, and because I was like crisscross applesauce on the floor, I looked down and it's all over my thighs, like just everywhere, like so noticeable. And yeah, like literally, and I was like so embarrassed. I didn't have another pair of spandex. I had to walk out in front of everyone.
Were you like
the
dripping on the floor? Did you make like a little trail?
That bad. They're, like, it was all over my thighs, and like people could definitely notice. And I had to like walk out of like the like gym in front of everyone because they were demoing or whatever, and it was so embarrassing. And I had to borrow an extra pair of her spandex. And yeah, I'll just never
being a woman.
That.
Let me tell you,
freaking sucks.
It does,
but it's also great.
Also great.
It's also so empowering.
It really is. Mine, I was in the Spokane Mall. And I didn't realize I had started my period, but I was like, Mom, I have to go to the bathroom. And so I had her hold my purse and my
purse.
My purse.
My purse.
Fuck off. My voice, too, is hindering.
It's all good.
But I had her hold my stuff, and so I go in, and I was wearing like light denim jeans, and I realized I had started my period and completely bled through. And I'm like, shit, I don't have my phone, I don't have my purse, I have nothing, I don't have a sweatshirt to like cover myself. And so I had to like yell out into the girls like restroom, like, hey, like, can someone go grab my mom? And so this lady was so sweet. I had to like describe to her what my mom looked like. She was holding this purse. I was like, will you tell her like her daughter needs her in the bathroom? Had to come in and like give me a tampon, give me her sweatshirt.
Wow.
It was so embarrassing.
Okay, second one.
Hey, I have to tell my sister.
Oh, sorry. God, I'm cutting you off. I'm sorry.
My sister was in high school, and she used to get super bad periods, like really bad, and bleed a lot. And she felt like really nauseous, so she went to the bathroom, and she like ended up passing out in the bathroom, like on the floor. And this teacher comes in and like notices her on the floor and like picks her up, obviously, and like carries her out. And she wakes up, and the first thing she says is, "I promise I'm not on drugs." And then she passed out again. Like, what? Like, why is that the first thing she thought of? Like, I promise I'm not on drugs.
It's my period.
Like, okay, Mia.
Oh my god, that's funny.
It's funny.
All right. Second one. Why do girls always go to the bathroom together?
That is such a good question.
Like, it could be at a safe place, too. Even at a house, it's just like, hey,
let's go to the bathroom.
Let's go to the bathroom together. But if guys do that, that's weird, you know?
Oh, I'd be so weirded out if I was like, hey, come to the bathroom.
Do you just feel safer when someone watches? Do you feel safer when someone just watches you pee or what?
No, like, we don't watch each other pee.
I watch you pee.
She's like, I didn't know that.
She's like, wait, damn minute.
I feel like, I mean, when you're downtown, it's always a smart thing. I feel you just take
it. Go in groups always.
But I don't know. I feel like it's a security thing, too. Like, if you leave a big group and, I don't know. I just feel like you need to take, like, someone with you. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you take pictures in the bathroom. Sometimes you talk about
something that's going on.
Someone.
I feel like sometimes when some drama's happening, you're like, hey, let's go to the bathroom and let's get out of here and talk. Let's talk about it.
If something happened, you like kick them under and you're like, we gotta go to the bathroom, we gotta process this real quick.
Got you.
We're not necessarily always peeing in there.
Actually, 70% of the time we are.
Facts.
Facts. We just need a break.
I got you. Why does it take girls so long to get ready? Like, how long does it take you guys to get ready?
Okay, I think honestly, I woke up this morning and I showered at 8:15 and I got ready and I was out the door by 9. So, like, a shower and getting ready only took me 45 minutes.
Yeah, it only takes me about.
I feel like it takes guys way less. One, you don't have to do makeup.
Yeah, you don't have to do your hair, do your makeup.
Drying
the only thing you have
your
to do
hair.
is fit, or pick out a fit.
Yeah, and your hair, and that's it. Maybe shave.
But maybe shave, you don't have to... You don't have to blow dry your hair. You don't have to then straighten it. You don't have to pick out an outfit.
I mean, we don't have to.
You can pick out. Yeah,
we want to.
I mean,
does it take you long to pick out an outfit?
Oh my god! The other day,
I feel like it takes me a while, and I'm a dude. So
the other day, I was ready, and Serena and I are about to walk out the door, and she goes, "Oh, I don't like my outfit." I was like, "Oh god!" And I changed like 3 times, and I still left the house unsatisfied. I was pissed. I was pissed that whole night. It takes forever. But there are also some days where I just roll out of bed, literally wearing the same clothes and not even redoing my hair.
Yeah, like it just depends on.
Now we're gonna talk about things that guys do that girls don't understand. If you have any in mind.
Let's see. I
Do a
don't
couple.
understand. This is like personally at you, but I feel like all
Calling out
Yeah, calling out. I feel like you and like even Keelan and Josh and all of you guys do it. It's like you guys take naps after like 7 p.m. and you still call them naps. You're like, literally, there have been times where you'll text me at like 8:30 and be like, yeah, like I'll be ready like a little bit later, but I'm just gonna take a nap. I'm like, if you're taking a nap at 8 o'clock, just go to bed.
Yeah, I feel like after that you'd be up to like 2.
Yeah,
Okay,
like,
let me explain
like,
myself. Let
why?
me explain myself. So for me, when it comes to those naps,
are there categories of naps?
well, yeah, it's like if I don't have my nap earlier in the day and I'm about to go hang out with people and stuff, I'm not gonna show up cranky or just hope that like alcohol is gonna be the only thing that wakes me up. You know,
yeah.
give me 15 minutes. Let me just nap real quick, and then if
Your
I
15
wake up,
minutes turns into 2 hours.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If I wake up and I feel like my body needs more sleep, I'll keep going.
Okay.
But hopefully for not too long if there's plans.
Do you guys, okay, so I feel like guys set I feel like guys take naps more, but you guys never set alarms when you take a nap. Like
I just go through them.
That's what I do too in the morning.
Good.
I do.
I'm like, if I'm taking a nap, I'm like, all right, I'm going to take a 20-minute power
I
nap.
can't do that.
And that's all I can do. Unless I don't
Like
have
the other
anything
day when
going
you
on.
took a nap and set a timer or whatever, and then it went off, I was so pissed because I was like,
Yeah.
had just fallen asleep.
I'm still trying to find out the perfect formula. I fall asleep pretty quickly. It's like either I'm trying to think 45's best, 16, 20. I'm trying
See,
to do an experiment.
I do a
and see what.
20-minute nap, and it takes me
That's
3
actually, like-
minutes to fall asleep, so like 17 is like prime time.
Prime time. I got you. You got to eat.
I'm confused on how you guys can play a video game for so many hours every single day. Like I get it. I can play a video game like
Yeah.
for maybe an hour. But you guys like it takes up your whole day.
It reminds
usually.
me of the Percy Jackson movie when
Like
they
when they're
go
in Vegas
into
or
the
whatever? Yeah.
and you don't realize how long you're in there. Like I think you guys could play 3 days straight.
Perfect explanation.
Okay, let's hear it.
So
Enlighten us.
let's compare this to you guys for shopping, right?
I don't shop.
We hate
Okay.
shopping
It makes
Like,
me
I
cry.
genuinely hate it.
Okay, what's something that you like to do for a long?
That's such a stereotypical.
for a long time.
Well, I'm gonna say shopping because this example was really good. So let's say,
We're
for
not
example,
normal
for all
girls.
females out there who like to shop all day,
Okay.
all day, right? Their objective out there is to just they want to get something. They
We're
want to
broke
get
bitches.
clothes.
We can't.
They want to get clothes for the day, right? And they won't keep going until they find that one clothes or that one that one bra, that one cute outfit for the summer. Okay, now transition that to video games. Okay, you're
Okay.
playing a game and you keep losing every single time. You're gonna keep going until you win. That's like the objective that you're going for.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like addicting, kind of.
I'm not
And it's
like
addicting,
gambling.
and it's
Yeah.
addicting too. And plus, like for me, like I usually play with Josh and stuff, so they're always in Arizona, so it's like kind of a way to communicate
connect,
and
like,
stuff.
hang out.
Yeah.
I feel that.
And I feel like the funniest moments too come from video
Yeah.
games. The things that you say, you're
That's
like
valid.
you're gay to each other. You can just let everything out, and it's like your own little world, and
Yeah.
everything else is just like doesn't
I mean,
exist.
I remember playing COD with you, me, Kelsey, and Josh, and I was playing, and it is kind of addicting. I don't know if I could do it for
Yeah.
like 7 hours straight, but yeah, excuse me.
Sorry, I just burped. What was that video game that we were all playing downstairs with like the little?
Oh, Fall
The
Guys.
bird.
I love that game.
That's
I
fun.
was kind of good at it.
And it
I
has
was
like
kind of good.
It only has like 3 controls too, so it's
yeah.
it's
I was kinda
easy
good
to
hot
do.
dogs and you were
Okay.
impressed.
Yeah, you're pretty solid. You're pretty solid. Okay. What are the pros and cons of each gender?
Oh,
Men, I hate all men.
I hate all men. So like of the female gender specifically, what's
Okay.
like the best thing about being a female? What's the like the worst thing about being a female? Then I'll
Childbirth.
say like worst thing.
is
About,
that worst or best?
I don't know, both.
you said childbirth.
Yeah, I've never been through it, but
Storina
I mean,
has
if
3 kids.
disclaimer already,
Disclaimer.
just hiding them in my basement.
I'm trying to think of mine.
I feel like I don't know. It's like a pro and con for girls, like your period, giving birth, like all the
yeah,
I don't know.
'cause-
Your body
'cause
does
life
a
comes
lot
out
of
of it,
weird
but
things.
also it sucks.
It sucks.
Like the whole process of it sucks.
I would
periods,
love to see you
childbirth.
try to deal with period cramps for a day.
Ugh.
You could like do the
Yeah.
stimulator thing.
Yeah.
We should do that.
I think my parents
seen
have
that on
that, like the
TikTok.
STEM things that
Yeah.
you could do.
We'll post it on
We
here.
should do that.
We'll post on it. For me, I'll just start. Con for guy. This just randomly came up. Accidental boners is definitely a con for a guy.
That would really be unfortunate.
I
That would
kid you
suck
not.
so bad.
Funny story. 8th grade.
I've heard this.
Every single science class I had, this one science class, it was second period, Mr. Ryan. Don't know why. Every single day I would get a boner in that class. An accidental boner. I didn't have to go to the bathroom. Just an accidental
really like
boner.
science class.
really just turned me
What
on.
was it about
women
science
anatomy?
classes?
No, it's just like awkward boners and stuff like that too. And it's like you have to.
Was that like a
Oh,
normal
the science
thing for
experiment
guys?
is so hot.
Yeah, I mean you have to kind of, and you have to also be slick about it, how to make it seem like you don't have one. You know, like the little
You just-
flicker out up the
You
middle,
just
or
tuck it, don't you?
yeah, tuck it between my
I
legs.
That wouldn't really work, would it?
No. Pro, I mean, you don't have to make much work to your like physical appearance and
yeah.
stuff. And I feel as if, I mean, there's some, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty cool having
Is that in
having a
your face?
ween. That's cool having a ween.
I wish I want one for a day.
Like
it would
the
be
helicopter.
I
and
want,
the-
yeah, I want one for a day just to
weird.
know what it feels like because it has to be so much better
Okay,
than
guys,
having a
I feel
vagina.
like guys
Come
feel
on.
the same way about boobs, though. Like, if you were to have
Would you want
boobs for a day, I
They're not that
guarantee you-
cool.
They're not that cool, but guys seem to
No.
be so intrigued with them.
Probably not.
I've
Probably
never
not.
really like talked to guys like,
Yeah.
I love boobs. You know, like I don't
Yeah.
know, but
What's the pro and con of female? This is so funny. I love it. We have so much left to talk about, but I
I
honestly
feel
don't
like
care.
a con sometimes is you have to like put yourself together. Like you have to look presentable. Like guys, I would
society makes it seem like you always have to like
Literally.
look a certain way.
Yeah.
like don't get me wrong, I love dressing up and like
So do I.
looking good, but if it was socially acceptable, which shit maybe it is, but like you guys can go downtown or you guys can go out and be wearing like freaking Walmart shorts with freaking whatever
Yeah.
on them
Yeah.
and sweatshirts,
Yeah.
but we
And like
we couldn't go downtown wearing like sweats and a sweatshirt without people being like, is she 21? Is she okay? Like what?
yeah, and like I feel like showing certain parts of your body like like a lot of people find that like unacceptable, you know?
Yeah.
Especially like older people, but like
yeah.
like one thing for me, like I never wear bras ever, and like I just feel like older people are just like really any age are just like ew, and it's like
Yeah.
everyone has nipples. Everyone like why
Yeah,
is that
all
so
nipples are
offensive?
the same.
Like why is that so
All
offensive?
nipples matter.
All nipples matter. Like why is that so offensive?
Also,
to
they're
people?
just-
it just like pisses
Why
me
would
off.
you want to wear something that's literally so uncomfortable?
Also, just like if you like it, why wouldn't you just like why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah, is
Yeah.
it kind of crazy too how when we were kids or whatever, how girls changed the way they wear like bikinis and stuff, like now and stuff. Before it was just like
I
you can't
cannot
see-
wear anything
it was
like
normal,
low-waisted.
low waisted, but now it's kind of like uprise is
Yeah.
like the new fashion and stuff.
Yeah, I like high rise stuff.
Me
Yeah.
too. Makes you like.
It makes you look
like-
pretty damn good. not
Yeah,
gonna
I
lie.
like high rise
It's
stuff.
honestly crazy, like how I feel like women's fashion changes so fast. Like skinny jeans used to be a thing, and now it's like the mom jeans, and now it's like the straight leg. Like
Yeah.
everything changes so fast. But
Okay, this one's a very heated topic, guys who all want to know what the answer is. We have two girls who are on both sides, so this is perfect. Dad bod or abs? The floor is yours, Serena.
I appreciate myself a good dad bod. I love dad bods, but I also do appreciate a good athletic build, but like some abs and whatnot. But I do love.
people you have been with have the dad bods.
If you're watching this, you have a dad bod.
You have a dad bod.
I do. I love a dad bod with a little pedo stash. Chef's kiss, baby. But I also do appreciate like an athletic body as well.
So not someone that's chubby, not
Not
fat
like
build,
fat.
just a skinny.
Not like out of shape and like, you know, fat, but like just if it's not like an actual defined like ab, I appreciate that.
I'm sorry, I just can't do the dad.
It's okay. It comes with maturity.
Okay.
It really does. Down the line, you'll get a dad bod, but you're saying like off rib.
You'll appreciate
Yeah.
it.
You'll
Right
appreciate
now, like if a guy has a six pack or like say I'm seeing him without his shirt off, like the first thing I see is his abs.
Okay,
or
well,
like
what's
the
the
nice like
Yeah.
knee you got going on.
Oh,
what's the first thing you look at when he has a shirt on though?
His
Arms.
arms and the veins,
Tries.
like it does it for
Okay.
me.
The veins. Do you look at the hands first?
I do. I maybe not first. I look at teeth. I love teeth,
Ooh,
and I look at
good smile's
skin.
good,
I
for
love
sure.
like if you take care of your skin. I love that.
Yeah.
I also really love a good set of teeth, which is also
Yeah.
weird. And then I will look at hands as well because I appreciate some good hands as well.
I got
I
you.
don't know. I think a guy like working out like is so attractive. Not saying that dad bod guys don't
dad
work
bod
out,
guys just
but
might
like
not be able to get to the.
I just
Elsa's
defined
mouth
as-
is just watering at the gym. Just everywhere she looks. She's like,
And then I'm just like, ew. Ew.
let me go to a fast food restaurant real quick.
okay, that's like fat though. Like, I don't mean it like that. I just like I just appreciate a really nice, toned, muscular
So do
body.
I. I
Like,
appreciate both.
That's just what I find the most attractive.
Yeah.
All bodies. Are
I try to
beautiful.
look at the face. I try to look at the face first. The eyes,
Yeah,
face.
I look at the.
But then you
mouth
can't
and the
help
face.
like the biddies are right underneath.
I'm gonna keep it real though.
Bahamas are
Like
underneath.
personality is huge for me. Like
They have a good personality.
You
makes
also
up
can
for
see
the
from
looks.
a- yeah.
totally like heightens their appearance 1000%.
Oh, for
Like
sure.
you take a mediocre mid guy, and he has a great personality, like humorous, has all these other qualities.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in.
You can also read their personality from far away too, and see
Totally.
how they're interacting with other people.
Yeah, that's so true.
That's solid. Let's go top 3 guy sports that you find attractive, and then I'll do top 3 girl sports I
Okay.
find attractive.
I
Go,
love hockey players.
So that's your one.
And we don't have like a hockey team really here.
No, we don't.
Hey, my roommate's a hockey player.
Dirty man. He's also
Dirty-
dirty, as shit.
dirty man.
No. I love hockey players. I think they're very attractive. So that's my first. Second. No, I don't know. Probably basketball. I'm not super into like football players. Sorry, Jackson.
No, it's okay.
So, hockey, basketball. What other? Oh, wrestling. I love wrestlers, but I grew up in a wrestling family, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wrestling would probably be my second, and then basketball, third.
Mine, I feel like it's more typical. Football. But I also love watching
kidding,
football, so like I find football guys attractive because
Yeah.
I just like the atmosphere. Same with basketball. It would be football, basketball, and then probably I don't watch a lot of it, but like baseball guys look pretty good in their uniforms.
Me, at number 3, I'm gonna go volleyball. Sorry.
Are you
That's
freaking
alright.
kidding me? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
He's
I only say
minus
this because
us.
most of the volleyball girls are either the same height as me or somewhat shorter.
No, that's valid.
They-
That's valid. They're
Yeah,
tall
I know,
girls.
You're shorter. You're shorter. Number 2, I'd say basketball because an attractive hooper that I can watch, like
And
man.
play with.
and against.
Okay.
Awesome.
play with us.
I'd say that's like a 2/1.
He's
You
small.
can play with us.
Piss my pants.
in the tight.
Your ass would
fitted
also
body.
look really good in spandex.
And me,
Thick.
I've always wanted to try them on.
Hey,
I'll bring you some of my spandex.
Please do.
Yes.
Please do. Number 1, I'm going track.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, I
that's a
didn't
good
even
one.
think of track.
If you
didn't
have the
either.
endurance,
I didn't either.
if you have the endurance to run at 400, you have the endurance to
I
my
even
heart.
find
that-
Now it's time for a new segment. It was a cool music. All right,
Okay.
now it's on to weird stories.
Okay.
So this is a segment where we talk about weird stories between us that we've experienced.
Okay.
So
Together?
my first one is first kiss stories. I'll start since you guys been starting. So
go
mine
ahead.
was my freshman year of high school.
Aw, Jackson.
And this was a time where
Big dog.
this is where time where everyone's like, "Oh my god, how you even kissed anyone yet? Like you're weird."
Freaking-
You know, it's just like
Freshman year, damn.
I know. And people
like that's
people in
not
high
that
school
late.
and at a private
Yeah,
Christian
what?
school too, they're like,
Oh.
"Dang, like I've had mine kissed like way long ago or whatever." Blah blah blah. So I was like, you know what? I want to get this
Christian
kiss.
school?
Yeah, I feel like it'd
Yeah.
be later.
Yeah, what?
I
That doesn't
know.
make sense.
It was
In
weird.
church.
It was this kind of school when you'd kiss someone, everyone would know, and the girls would look at you so poorly. And it's like, bro, we just kissed. Like that's it.
God.
But anyways,
I would.
so I wanted to kiss this one girl. She was in 8th grade because the middle school and high school were like connected or whatever.
Going for
Problem
the youngins.
was is I was like 5'4" and she was like 5'11", 5'10", maybe 5'9", maybe 5'9". And I Valentine's Day was coming
Big
up,
dog.
and I was like, I look at a crush on her too. And I was like, I don't know how to
hope
kiss
so.
a girl because I've never kissed one. I've only seen them in movies. And so I'd look up how to kiss. I'd look up how to kiss like on the internet and watch those videos. I think they're like eHow or something. Or
Yes, that's
you know what I'm
it,
talking
yes.
about? Yeah.
That's
And it's
so
like how to
funny.
make out, how to
Stop.
French kiss,
Yes.
blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, what kind of? I don't know what to do. So we met
Looked
behind
it
the
up.
Don Sanderson Gymnasium. Shout out, go to a big gym in Arizona. We met back there.
Wait,
Whatever.
did you guys like plan it out? Did you like text her?
No, we didn't plan that we were gonna kiss.
Lunch
We
break,
just planned.
recess.
No, it was after
It's
school
happening.
because like
Oh.
8th grade and high school's on different schedules, so it's like we're not
okay.
gonna see each
So
other.
you like
at lunch.
waited around for her or what?
Yeah, wait. We texted. I think it was on Kick actually.
So-
Shout out. Texted
So
on Kick,
romantic.
and I was like, okay, we're gonna go out back, and then we like exchanged
Saliva?
We exchanged our saliva and our gifts. I gave her like a teddy bear, and she gave me like a bulldog thing or whatever with the heart on it. And then
Wait, are you being serious?
dead ass, and and I went for the kiss on her or whatever, and I'll never forget because I was about to kiss her, and there was like this like little step block concrete on the side. No, and
you
I went
step
up
up
there
on
and
it?
stepped on it to kiss her because she was like 6 inches taller than me. And then we would do that like every week or whatever. We like
kiss?
our
One
annual.
kiss?
No, it was like a full on
okay,
like
okay.
make out too. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
and we
okay.
did like an annual thing or whatever. And sometimes I'd like get on my tippy toes. And,
Aw,
yeah.
Look wise, I like if a guy can look really good like in casual clothes, like sweats and hoodie, like I find that really
I do too.
attractive.
I
But
do too.
also if he can do like the full 360 where it's like you can wear like some jeans
The
with
same for
like Air Forces and a white tee and then also look really good, like say you're going to church or a wedding or something, like dressing up and like just can do it, like you can look good in like casual and really nice. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna be really weird, and I don't know if you'll agree with me, but I love hands. I love guy hands. Like if they
shoot.
have, it's so weird, but if you have like a
I have a
good,
new one.
if you have like a good like veiny, like
Jackson's like what? How would you rate Jackson's hands?
Let me see. Hold them
How
up.
would you rate
Just-
my hands?
Just no filter. Like
Jocko, your hands are probably like a 7 or 8.
There's kind of veins like
Ooh.
right here.
7
You can't
or
really
8?
see 'em.
7.
Okay.
I have a boo-boo too.
7.5.
Go-
Do boo-boos like count for extra
Okay.
points?
No.
Yeah. Going into what you just said, I forgot. I don't know how I missed this. Veins
I just said that.
are like
No, she means like veins in general, like veins in
No,
the
I
arms
mean,
and
like,
stuff.
That's what I
Veins?
said. I was like, if they have good hands and then like a good.
oh, I didn't see where you
Oh.
say that.
Yeah, yeah.
But veins are like the biggest turn on ever.
I mean, I would, yeah, but yeah. Like I like
veins.
veins. I do.
I don't
but,
need, like,
the
any
hands are just like I
bodybuilder
don't know. I
thing,
just
but-
really
Something about
like
them
guy hands.
hands.
Yeah.
Something weird. I also like I don't know. I like when guys are like taller than me. I hate feeling like I'm the
Bigger.
same height or like or like
Yeah.
I'm bigger than the guy that I'm talking to.
That's true. I
like I
can't,
hate that feeling.
Can't date a guy shorter than me.
Not yeah. I don't know. Just not.
What do you think about what facial hair and tattoos
I
do?
love facial hair.
I love
Really?
tattoos.
Well, I love tattoos as well, but I like scruff. Like I don't like
Yeah.
a lot of like
I don't
big-
want
like
some,
I don't like a big beard, but I like
Yeah.
scruff a lot.
Yeah.
This is all
I've
can
always
grow,
been very.
so
Oh, I
this is
also
all have.
I also appreciate a good mustache, like a pedo stash. I
Really?
don't know what it is, but I love.
I want a diamond mustache so
I
bad.
love them.
Yeah, Elsa doesn't agree,
I
but
don't.
there's something
Mustaches,
so attractive
no.
about it. I don't know.
Damn.
If you
not
got
kidding.
like all the facial hair, like that's fine. But like if you're just rolling with a mustache, I'm like,
I'm low key into
boy,
it.
go to the barber.
That's funny.
I'm low key really into it.
What is your ideal man and woman? What do you look for?
What's your ideal woman? I want to
Woman?
hear yours.
Oh gosh.
Let's hear it.
I mean, I
It's
I
me.
go I go
I'm your
by
ideal woman.
I go by 3 or 4 C's. Obviously, like gotta be a Christian. Like that's my biggest thing.
No, so not me.
Oh,
Oh shit!
not yet.
Cross
Too
off.
too cute, confident, and then it's not a C, but it's an S, but a sense of humor.
Okay.
We gotta
Yeah.
be on there. Person that just just my other half, I guess.
Yeah.
Aw,
You know,
Jackson.
and I don't get emotional. Don't get emotional. But like, I mean, I'm not like super pick. I mean, there's like some certain little things, but those are kind of like the main.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some girls can be very lucky to have you.
You too.
At
I, this is just,
We're
it's
getting
hard
very
to. It's hard to.
sentimental.
it's hard to say.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
I have one in mind, but
Who?
I don't know.
Oh, I know.
You're watching this.
You know.
You
You
know.
know who you are.
You know.
Um,
You don't know right now, but
but we know.
but we know.
I'd say for me, it definitely has to love Jesus. Very funny. I need a patient man. Like, I need a guy who just, like, I can sometimes be very, like, emotional and, like, just kind of on a roller coaster. So I need someone who kind of, like, levels me out, you know? And I definitely just, like, loyalty is really big, like, for me. If you're all in.
Yeah.
Gotta be all in.
I don't know. I think I just need like a pretty chill, laid back guy
Yeah.
that can just be chill and laid back with me. But he also needs to be like really funny because I love humor.
I need a weird human being.
Yeah,
like I need someone as weird as me so that we can be
unicorn.
weird together.
Yeah.
She literally just needs me.
I need
in
the
a man
male
body.
version of Serena, so
Yeah, so
can do it.
if you're out there, let us know.
or I could just.
You could change genders.
Or
I could honestly for you. I
we
would.
could just
But yeah, just sense of humor.
you change your gender for me?
change your gender so I can.
No, bitch.
No.
But yeah,
That'd be
I don't
weird.
know.
For his college tips for girls, because being a girl in college is dangerous.
Yeah.
It is dangerous.
Very dangerous.
I think the worst thing is like I wouldn't come into college like being in a relationship. I feel like freshman year, like that's where I met I knew you, but like that's where I met my core group of people, and it was because I didn't really have anyone. Like yeah, I had Riri, but but like I got involved in a group, and like if you come in already in a relationship, it's like you're kind of like trying
holding
to
yourself
mix
back.
your like old life with like the new one that you're going into, and I just feel like you also like I don't know.
I feel like everyone
mean,
that I know
you just,
that
like-
comes into college with a relationship always.
You always break up.
I mean, not saying that
Always.
it wouldn't work.
Yeah, no,
it would
like-
just, like,
Yeah.
like sometimes
Totally.
it does,
Like,
and
high
that's
school
that's great,
sweethearts
honestly.
are real,
but
but-
like, I don't know. I just feel like certain relationships from high school can like hold you back from like
Yeah.
experiencing things that you should in college.
Freshman year is so crucial because at least for ours, freshman year is the only year you have in the dorms, and
Yeah.
then you live
Yeah.
off campus, so it's like
Dorms were the best.
you
They
either
were
see
fun.
people
They
at
were.
parties. Yeah, Craig Hall, shout
Craig
out.
Shout out.
I forgot
Shout
what room I
out.
was, but Craig Hall.
Craig Hall.
232.
That was great. Weird college stories / weird drunk stories.
Oh my god, I have a really good one. I just
Okay.
saw it.
All right, go. I can't think of anything.
Okay, so it was my first night in the dorms. I just got into college, even though I'm from here. You weren't with me. I don't know where you
So
were.
sorry.
This is honestly kind of scary, but yeah, anyway. So I went out with some of my older volleyball teammates, and it was like my first time downtown. Like, I got plastered. Don't remember the night at all. I was with one of the other freshman girls too at the time. And I got back to the dorms somehow, which is like, that's the scary part. I just don't know what happened really. But I got back to the dorms. I wake up in a unicorn onesie, a pink unicorn onesie, just like a dress. I was like, I woke up.
I've never heard this story.
Don't know. I was on like a bed, like my roommate's bed, but like she wasn't moved in yet. So it was just like a plastic little bed thing. And I woke up on it in a unicorn onesie, still drunk as shit. And I didn't know where I was, and I like look around, and the girl is like next to me, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? It was terrifying, but it was also kind of funny because like I knew they looked out for me, and like I was completely fine. But I don't. That was like the first like night I stayed at the dorms.
Jeez.
That's insane.
It
I
was-
actually did
it
think
was
of one.
funny.
So
I think I have a picture.
I was
Enter photo.
So another dorm story. I was in my freshman dorm, and my roommate, I had just gone to bed, and she like was with the guy that she was with at the time or whatever, and I was asleep, but I
might be
woke
watching
up. He might be, so sorry. But I woke up and I had to pee really bad, and I'm like sleeping in like a tank top and underwear, and I wake up, but they're hooking up in the bed, and I could like hear them, and I'm like, I have to pee, but I can't get up because they're awake, and then they're gonna know. And I was like, all right, you just gotta fall back asleep. But I had to pee, and so I couldn't fall back asleep, so I just had to lay in bed, literally listening to them, like about to pee my pants. And finally, I just get up and I ran to the bathroom in my underwear of the dorms, hoping nobody would see me.
Wow.
And it was super awkward. We never talked about it. They never talked about it ever.
My weird college story, I would say. I had my own room in college.
You did?
I remember
in the
that.
dorms, yeah, because I didn't have
Yeah.
a roommate.
It
I
was
guess
so
I didn't really
sick.
talk to you freshman
Yeah,
year that
The
much.
LED
Yeah.
lights.
I know, right? And then so I wanted to go so in our hallway or whatever, for people who are wondering, the showers there was 2 showers in the hall, like one super far and one kind of close. And you had to bring your key, because if you didn't bring your key, you'd be locked out of your room. And like the front desk was like right there and stuff, because I was on the first floor. And I countless times would forget my key and just be in a towel.
That happened to me once.
And one time I forgot my key and I was in a towel. And I walked out to go like get another key or whatever. It was like the 5th key I needed. And I swear it was like a sorority meeting or something like going on for like Alpha Phi girls that were like in Craig Hall. And they all met like out front. So I was like walking, like little old me, freshman me, just walk out front like in a towel and stuff.
They probably liked it.
I was so skinny and just like skinny fat and stuff, and it was
Skinny fat?
it was bad. Let's talk about parties in college.
Oh, wow.
What were some of your favorite parties? Honestly, I think there's been some pretty good parties.
All right,
In
hands
college.
down, 2320.
Oh, don't say the rest of it. But yeah.
This house.
The best.
This house, but don't say the rest of that address, please.
Just leave it.
Everyone posted it on Instagram before.
Everyone just
Nah,
cut
it's
Okay,
fine.
you're right.
Yeah, it's on the pod, bro.
Shit, we'll cut that
People are
out.
gonna be
Okay.
saying
I
this.
want to come on the pod. I recommend people out there to go to parties with a group because it's easier just to walk in. And there was a lot of athlete parties and like just people you know and stuff, but there's also
Yeah.
some random people
Yeah.
that would show up.
I didn't drink freshman year, and I would always go to parties, and I became so good at beer pong because that was like my thing that I did.
Yes.
Because I didn't drink, I was like, I need to be doing something.
You know,
Weird drunk cues when you know you're drunk.
you do.
like
I do.
I don't.
Well, for me, people were wondering, my hands get numb
That's so weird.
when I
like, did they
get drunk.
like get tingly or like what are we talking? Like
tingly
you can't
and then
feel them or
tingly
what?
and then like really numb, but not numb when you know how when you're like sleeping like this or
Yeah.
something, or you use your hands and it gets super numb. You can
Yeah.
kind of like bang it on the table.
yeah, like almost like it falls asleep,
like
like sort
Yeah,
of thing. Yeah,
but it's like that kind of,
Ew, that sucks.
but for like,
so weird.
but for an hour or so.
Oh my gosh. I always remember it because he points it out. He goes, "Oh, my hands are getting
And I'll
numb."
play Pong and stuff, and it'll just
They're
be
just like-
so bad because it'll go
there's
everywhere
like
because my hands no.
That's so
And
funny.
my feet get tingly too a little bit, but
That's
mostly my
funny.
hands.
At least you can like.
It's kind of nice though,
Yeah,
because
it's
I'm
kinda
like,
nice
okay,
you
I'm
can
at a
tell.
good
'Cause I
level.
feel like
Yeah.
now, like we get drunk, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how did we get that drunk?
That
Like,
happened to me a couple weeks ago at your
Literally.
place.
That
I
happened
drank
on
wine,
Sunday.
sat down, and I was plastered. and
I feel
didn't
like I
realize
just
it.
start talking a lot.
Yeah.
Like I just
Yeah, you do.
have a lot to say.
Also, when you sit down and you drink and you stand up too, you kind of are
Yeah, you
like,
can feel
whoa.
it. I don't
Or
like
if
having
you get in a
drunk
car,
Yeah,
I'm like,
Malik.
oh,
Malik, when Malik gets in a car every single time, he's on a different level than what he was
That's so
outside of
funny.
the car.
That's.
Okay, next segment.
I'm scared. Wait.
Dating. Woo! Okay,
Yuck.
question 1. First date, and then dates. in
I want to
general.
hear yours
Okay, wait.
first.
Okay,
Can we rate yours? Can we like rate how
yeah,
you would?
yeah.
Like walk us through
for
the
an
process.
I'll do ideal first date and then like a dream date.
Okay.
That's like affordable, I guess. So
In the budget.
in the
All
budget.
on a budget.
So for my ideal first date, I feel as if we're athletes here.
Mm-hmm.
First practice is usually worse than the last practice
Facts.
because you get better each time.
It's true.
Therefore, I feel as the first date should be good, but like not terrible. That would let them.
Kind of awkward
Leave?
at some point.
No, I'm trying to think how to word this. It wouldn't be as bad, but it would be a good date that they'd want to go on a second date.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking simple. I'm thinking either dinner at a medium
Mediocre.
mediocre place.
a
Yeah,
mid
not like a fast
restaurant,
food like a fast food place. And then I wouldn't say movie because
No, movies.
No.
Movie,
You can't talk.
movie you can't talk, and movies usually you do stuff, kiss, all that kind of stuff, which I don't know if I would.
Who does that in movies? I think that's so weird.
Yeah,
I don't
you get a
think
little
that's
too
so
close. Like if I knew the person before and it was like a first date, it's one thing.
Yeah.
But any situation where you can talk, maybe get food and then go to a park or something and talk more. I don't know.
Swing on the swing set.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say. I don't know. It just depends on how familiar you are with that person. Because
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like come to my house kind of thing and
Yeah.
talk here, come to your house kind of thing.
I feel like
more of a
it's-
public space.
And I feel like now, like with our generation, we end up becoming friends with someone like before you go on dates with them. Like I
Yeah.
feel like in college, you end up knowing the person for a little bit, and then you're like, oh, like I kind of like you, and
Yeah.
you go on a date. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
you meet someone at like a coffee shop, and you're like, hey, can I have your number? Do you want to go out? It's
Yeah.
like you kind of are semi-familiar with
Also,
them.
I feel like if someone were to come up to me at like a coffee shop, like, "Hey, you want to go?" I'd be like timid because you don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what if they're just like really
Ooh,
weird?
Actually,
Really
okay,
creepy.
I have my perfect date.
Okay,
So that
okay,
was like
let's
kind
hear
of
it.
my like ideal thinking.
That's good.
Perfect
Simple.
date.
Keep it simple.
We get food, and then I want to see how competitive they are. So we're gonna
my God.
go
One-on-one?
either bowling or like mini golf or something like first date.
That's good.
Dream date, I would say, is travel somewhere that we both have never been to and just like see what happens.
That would be so fun. Like a
A state
destination,
like Maine.
staycation.
Let's go to Maine or let's go to Rhode Island. We don't know
That's a
anything about Rhode
date?
Island and about Maine.
Let's go on a date. We're
Oh,
flying to
date,
Rhode
date.
Island.
Sorry, go like drive somewhere then
okay.
that you've never been
That's
to.
cute. I would like that.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself not living in Missoula,
Oh,
married, with baby on the way
in 5 years?
in 5 years.
If
I
Elsie's
want-
not married in 5 years, her
Yeah.
life is not complete.
Yeah,
Like she,
that's
it's
like her
just-
main.
It's her whole going.
I mean, it's not my whole life, but like I want
It's a lot of it.
I want 6 babies. So like
Okay.
if I want to be a cool, young, hot mom,
Or-
like
That's just so many babies.
gotta keep
That is
it
a lot of
rolling.
In 5 years, I see myself living in Hawaii with a surfer boy
Ooh.
With the dad bod.
that has a dad bod, maybe. And
Would you work too?
Yeah, I would want to be a dental hygienist, but
Ooh,
I'd have to like go back to school for that and stuff. But
nice.
maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Myself, probably either single or in a relationship but not married. I'll be like 26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like in a
Oh my gosh,
relationship
if
or
I'm not
whatever.
married by 26.
Well, just because I wanna work on myself. I have a lot of goals for myself.
You do.
I wanna
love
reach
that.
maximum
Admirable,
potential.
for sure.
Get that money.
Plus,
get,
that's attractive
get
to
that
women.
break,
like,
get that
goals and
hair.
aspirations.
Get that higher.
Then stay.
Get on a high level and then just. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
No.
Oh.
It's respectable.
Yeah.
I like it. Like it. Like it.
Thanks. That
Everybody
was-
loves you.
That was really fun, ladies.
That was.
Appreciate you guys. Let me
Thanks
know
for
if you
having
guys
us.
want a part 2.
I think
Another
this will be
time.
the best
Back, like,
pod yet.
and
Like it's just. You guys are not okay.
Sorry. It's Elsa, bro.
Let me do. Can I do my outro in peace, please?
so sorry.
Like, goddamn.
Bloopers. The craft show. Take it away. Jack.
All right, we're just gonna end it. See you guys. Bye.